Hey everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge, here to review some Lakers action as we win 136-113 against the Portland Trailblazers last night in Portland. And yes, this was a nationwide broadcast via ESPN. So the entire United States got to see the cream pie that the Lakers delivered in Portland. And yeah, that ain't no voodoo donut shit. That is some Lakers-made cream pies. And before we get started talking about the game, I want to talk about Carmelo Anthony. Melo, why are you trying to make your NBA career a thing again? It's kind of laughable that the Portland Trailblazers were so desperate that they signed Melo to a non-guaranteed contract, when in reality, this dude is going to give you the same fucking thing as he's been giving you over a decade? Oh yeah, cool man, long fucking possession with Melo. He's going to try to just shoot the ball mid-range, maybe get a three-pointer. Oh, wow, he's having a 20-point fucking average. He's a player of the week. Why are you encouraging this? Do you understand that this is going to be an inevitable ending for the Portland Trailblazers, where if the fucking Portland Trailblazers sign Melo to a guaranteed contract, they're fucking themselves, and they're going to get to the playoffs again and get swept again. I don't understand all these fucking people telling me and fucking lecturing me that Dame is the greatest. Oh my God, McCollum. Historically, every fucking year they have gotten almost swept. And it's laughable that you think Melo is the be-all, end-all solution. Oh, but Nurkic is out. We still got injuries. That doesn't change anything. And Melo looked so fucking lackluster this game. Yeah, he opened up some fucking threes in this game, but Jesus Christ. All I saw from Melo was the same fucking guy that I seen years ago. Nothing's changed, and yeah, good luck. Good luck having that shit evolve and flourish. I've been saying this for years, man. I think Carmelo Anthony should go to the CBA in China and become a CBA god. You know why? Because Lance Stevenson just went there, and he won a fucking ring. Oh my God. And I know all the fucking NBA nerds are going to tell me, oh, my NBA's worth more here. He ain't going to win shit with the Portland Trailblazers. If Melo went to China right now, you understand he would get paid handsomely. He would put up these ridiculous numbers in the CBA. And if he wanted to, if he continued to play for a number of years, he could win so much. And I know the stigma is if you go to China, you're selling yourself out and the quality of the thing is not that great. Who cares? You're already a proven winner, dude, in college and in the Olympics, but not in the NBA. Stop trying to make that shit happen, buddy. It's just not. And I know I kind of sound like a Melo hater, but I'm a fucking realist, all right? And also the reality of this game, too, was Portland almost had no chance. Really. The first quarter, it just came out to the fact that Portland had absolutely poor interior defense, and the Lakers just ate them up. And unfortunately for Portland, Rodney Hood, after an MRI scan, it was confirmed that he had a torn Achilles. Non-contact injury, just very unfortunate circumstance, and hope for a very speedy recovery. But we all know how, troubling an Achilles injury is, especially for, these ball players. And he's going to be out for a long time. And that's more damage to the Portland Trailblazers. But I've seen people come up with excuses after this game. Oh, all their players were injured. Well, okay, but you still have your supposed fucking perennial all-stars in Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, who, by the way, Dame got fucking locked up by Alex Caruso. So, just throwing that out there. And all you fuckboys who are going to say, oh, the refs are cheating. You know what? Throughout the entirety of this game, I thought the bad calls were going against the Lakers in the first half, but in the second half, there were some atrocious calls against the Portland Trailblazers, which pretty much means the referees are garbage. All right? The referees are garbage regardless of what team you're cheering for. They have been absolute horseshit, inconsistent, and just awful. So, let's just leave it at that. But for me, the frustrating part about this game was how much I saw Dame Lillard just try to flop for fouls. I thought I was seeing James Harden out there. He was just drawing fouls, and I got irritated. I was getting irritated. And when the Lakers were marginally up 39-34 at the end of the first quarter, I figured, okay, cool. The big fucking bukkake is coming. And I know it's going to come. Haha. Because Portland played such piss poor defense. I don't really know how many times I got to say it, but they just looked off. And so once you start the second half, it's the second quarter, I apologize. The Lakers go on a 15-0 run, and it's just defense to offense, something that the Lakers fans are used to now this season, right? I mean, if you haven't been watching, the Lakers have been phenomenal on the defensive end, and boys and girls, the best offense is the best defense, okay? Defense wins championships. All the fucking cliches you can think of, it's true. It works. And we see it with this Frank Vogel Lakers team, and I know, again, the fuckboy criticism is going to come out that, Frank Vogel is only teaching great because he has AD and LeBron. Okay, but what happens when they're not on the floor? What happens when you have a rotation of Rajon Rondo, Alex Caruso, possibly a guy like Kyle Kuzma, Dwight Howard, and, I don't know, put in a fucking Danny Green in there, right? How do you coach that? Well, it's just great scheme, great, awareness of what's happening in the game. And Frank Vogel is injecting that intelligence into this Lakers team. And God damn it, man, I'm just watching this Portland team just get flummoxed. It was pretty hilarious because you have this crowd getting behind them, but on the actual court, what you're watching is a Portland Trailblazer team that was just getting bullied all over. And the first half ends in favor of the Lakers, 77-62. And I caught myself just cursing out every fucking Portland Trailblazers member possible. Kent Bazemore, of course, formerly of the Lakers, but I didn't give a shit because he was being a little petulant fuck. All right? And I just figured by halftime, I really figured, all right, if Dame doesn't get hot in the third quarter, this is a Lakers win. And sure enough, I mean, Dame can only do so much. He can only do so much. And you see this Portland Trailblazer team just settle with fouls. I mean, that was their entire game last night. For the Lakers, unfortunately, coming into the second half, Rajon Rondo was listed as out for the rest of the game because from supposedly what he said, he had a tightness on his hamstring. And the initial reports was hamstring strain. And, man, you never want to fuck with that hamstring stuff, man. That can go for a long time or a short time, but just you never want to risk it. So good on Rondo to trust his teammates and sit himself out. And sure enough, man, I mean, when you got a guy like AD just dominating on defense and offense, it's just brilliant stuff that you're watching here. And it's crazy because there was one play where AD is trying to get a contested layup. And I believe it was Bazemore who accidentally put, steps. He might have stepped on AD's foot. And this was on accident. I would fully admit this was on accident. And free throws given, which is kind of a ridiculous call in that circumstance because Bazemore couldn't really have any control of that. And Terry Stotts, the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers, loses his shit. And I understand why he lost his shit. That call was absolutely unfair, and the referees were atrocious through this entire game. But as a head coach, you also have to understand that this is still in the third quarter. It could have a huge momentum swing in the fourth, but losing your head like that, it was over. At that point, you knew it was over. The Lakers led 110-93 at the end of the third, and it just felt like it just felt like a run the Lakers were going to get, but they were kind of stifled in terms of offense when they started the fourth quarter, but Kyle Kuzma getting hot, shooting up, 9+ points in the fourth quarter, where he shot, 6 in total before that. So Kuzma getting hot late meant real good things for the Lakers, and again, great defensive stops meant the Lakers were probably going to just cruise along with this. And the curious part is the Portland Trailblazers bench was emptied out with about 5 or 4 minutes left to go at the end of the fourth quarter. They gave up. they basically gave up. There was no fucking way they were coming back. And yeah, it was just an ugly outing from Portland. All fucking, aspects of the game. And you always have these fucking NBA nerds who are so infatuated with the number, they don't actually watch the game. And no matter how many points the Portland Trailblazers, put up, it just never felt like the Lakers were going to lose this. The way the Portland Trailblazers play, there was nothing unique about it. It was just kind of this one-dimensional game, and the Lakers exposed it and went to town on them. I mean, come on, man. When you have Quinn Cook in garbage time just laying it thick, you know this game was a joke from the beginning. And I know all the fucking salty Portland Trailblazers fans are going to bitch and moan, give me all the fucking excuses, but guess what, bitch? You lost. You fucking lost. And good God. The teabagging at Moda Center was beautiful. And let's be real here, man. Portland was garbage last night. I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say. Dame Lillard, 29 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Okay, great. Your points equated to almost nothing. Majority of your points came from fouls because you were fucking flopping like a goddamn soccer player. And Hassan Whiteside, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block. Probably the only real complete player on the team right now. Because everybody is just a one-dimensional arrow shooter. Let's just shoot. Play just bare minimum defense. And all right. Because you have Hazonia as the lone one-on-one defender against LBJ. Try to put Ken Bazemore on him too. It doesn't work. Nothing great's going to happen. And I just cannot believe how much fucking arrogance comes out of that Portland fan base. Like, what the fuck are you getting arrogant about, kid? You haven't won since 1977 when Bill Walton was your finals MVP. And this rendition of the Portland Trailblazers, I don't think they're getting anywhere. I don't see it. I don't see Dame Lillard as a champion. I mean, McCollum was nowhere to be found last night. There wasn't any signs of life for McCollum. Melo is just typical Melo. He might give you, those nice 20-point nights and, the PPG, you're going to get your PP all wet, but none of that shit matters. You got to play team ball. And the Portland Trailblazers, they're just lone gunslingers trying to play a team game. But the Lakers, very different story. The Lakers play like a goddamn team. Jesus Christ. Anthony Davis, 39 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Defensive Player of the Year and MVP, possibly. Possibly. I still say, even as a Lakers fan, the MVP is going to be Luka Doncic. I have such a great feeling about that kid right now. He has been hot and will continue to be hot. But Defensive Player of the Year, between Giannis and AD, I would obviously pick AD. Despite the fact that what Giannis is doing is fantastic. But AD just doing the work on offense and defense and just being efficient about it too. Incredible. Incredible stuff from AD. And my God. And the fact that we got him on our team, it's just phenomenal. It's just fun to watch. And LeBron James, 31 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, and 1 block. I remember last season, and I can admit to this, I remember last season sitting here in this very room bitching and screaming about LeBron James. I remember it because he put no effort in. He didn't give a shit about last season. And I'm not going to take that back. Last season was last season. And I had my complaints about it, but this season, the Wash King, the Revenge Tour, all the fucking labels you can put on it, it's true. I mean, LeBron James is on a tear right now, and if you're a Lakers fan, even if you don't like LeBron James, Jesus Christ, it's resulting in wins. So I'm taking that, and kudos to you, LeBron James. Showing up and showing out. Good shit. Kyle Kuzma, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Like I said, fourth quarter, just explosion. Absolute dominance from Kyle Kuzma in the fourth. Something that we want to see moving forward. And all the idiot fans who keep saying trade Kuzma, why? Why? His contract's great. He's coming off the bench as a, microwave, more or less. And if he's still consistently giving us, points in the teen area, like 13 to 18, I'm a happy camper. You fucking idiots need to stop getting fixated on points and see what the actual fucking thing on the court Jesus Christ, I can't even fucking talk proper words right now because of the idiocy that is in the realm of basketball these days. It's just really ridiculous. You think points are the only thing that fucking matters? No, it's not. Just like this next guy, Alex Caruso, 8 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Alex Caruso is one of the main arguments for me in saying points don't matter. Points don't matter. As long as your team performs well and you're, obviously with the Lakers, your perennial all-stars in AD and LeBron James, as long as they're good. If the other guys on the bench are doing their jobs, great, fantastic. I mean, Caruso was phenomenal this game. I can't believe this guy just elevating himself in the last few years, and I've seen this evolution happen before my eyes, and I applaud it. I love seeing it. Caruso was locking up Dame Lillard. It was incredible. Lillard was stifled in that second quarter because of Alex Caruso. There was no fucking way he was getting shots off. He was missing from threes, stuff that he would splash and give 50 points, but no, Caruso was the show. And of course, Rajon Rondo before the injury, fantastic night from him. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. And again, the hamstring thing, we don't know how long he's going to be out, but what a tremendous asset Rajon Rondo has been the last few games. Hopefully he's okay coming back. And listen, the reality is, the Lakers are a great team. And I know all the narratives and all the fuckboys and the fuckgirls want to say, oh no, they haven't beaten a real team. We won 11 straight on the road and we are 20-3. All you fucking idiots that say, oh, the Clippers are still great. They got their ass beat with Kawhi and PG-13 by the fucking Bucks by 40-some points. You're fucking telling me this Lakers team is nothing? Shut the fuck up. I need all of you dumbass NBA fans, to take a look at yourself in the mirror. Smear yourself with shit and call yourself a clown. You think the Clippers are better than the Lakers right now. Fucking ridiculous. But the Lakers sweep the road game trips, and oh man, feels good. Feels good. Because it's awesome to shut all you fucking critics up. And I hope this Lakers team keeps going. I hope they keep winning and just pissing the fuck out of everybody. Because as a Lakers fan, you want that animosity. You want that hatred. That means the Lakers are actually good, right? We haven't been good for a long time, but now we're coming back. We are roaring, and we all know what the end goal is. But let's just keep it going. One game at a time. One game at a time. Championship mentality. Let's go Lakers. So, boys and girls, follow me at the Sky Lounge and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Now, fuck off.